My name is Naruto Uchiha, and I will rule over the Leaf Village with my power. Believe it!
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Neon Pow here, and this week we are doing part 12 to What If Naruto Was an Uchiha. That meaning, if this is the first time you're tuning in, make sure to check the description and the card above for the other parts of this series so you won't be confused. Also guys, you beasts did it! We are now 5k away from 20k, which I'll be doing a question and answer, so let's see how fast you beasts can hit that. Also, for this video, we're going to be doing 500 likes, and you guys have been able to knock that out of the water easily before, so let's see what you got. Also, 85% of you have not subscribed to the channel, which is insane. So make sure to subscribe and hit that bell icon to stay up to date with all the juicy weekly what ifs coming to you. So guys, without further ado, let's go ahead and hop into the video. In the last episode of Naruto Uchiha, we left our heroes finally defeating and recruiting Pain and Konan, joining their side and gaining some crucial intel about the remaining Akatsuki and Madara. Menmo Uzumaki, aka Rock Lee, was finally able to get recognition from the entire Leaf Village after so many years of being terrorized by them. Even Naruto Uchiha got some pats on the back from Tenten and the Hyuga clan for reviving Neji. Now, our heroes must assist in a reconstruction of the Leaf Village. Lee is challenging himself to build 10 houses in 20 seconds, and if he can't do that, he will do 20 houses in 10 seconds. As for Naruto, Jiraiya finally got to really meet Naruto officially. At closer inspection, he notices that Naruto possesses the power similar to Nagato. Jiraiya, being as clever as ever, knows that they'll need to have as much strength as they can for the upcoming battle that is slowly approaching. Jiraiya instructs Naruto that it would be wise to go visit Nagato in the village hidden in the rain for his guidance in training with the Rinnegan. Naruto, not really having any prior connection with Jiraiya, isn't really too keen on listening to his advice. However, Lee ends up overhearing this and comes by to motivate Naruto.
Naruto, it will be great training that way. You'll be even stronger the next time we fight together.
Naruto is still hesitant to go train with the man that destroyed the entire Leaf, but is finally convinced by his dear brother Sasuke to go see Nagato. Naruto leaves for the village hidden in the rain. At the same time, Tsunade comes out looking for him since she remembered Naruto has a very superior form of wood style and it could be a great jutsu to help with the reconstruction. Everyone just looks around nervously, realizing that they should have asked him to reconstruct the village before he left. Tsunade calls everyone idiots and scolds them for sending out their only capable wood style user away during such a crucial time. This is all going on as Yamato is standing behind her with teary eyes. With Naruto's enhanced speed, it doesn't take him long to arrive in the Rain Village, where Konan is awaiting to escort him to Nagato. Jiraiya had sent a dossier earlier to notify Nagato about the arrangement prior. As Naruto awkwardly meets with the man that destroyed his Leaf Village for the first time, he is about to introduce himself, but before he can, he sees Nagato bowing to him and apologizing for his misdeeds. This of course surprises Naruto, but does help ease the tension knowing that Nagato is sincere with his commitment to turn a new leaf. Plus, Naruto thinks to himself that he wasn't necessarily in the best position since he wasn't all there for his friends for the past few years. Regardless, Naruto and Nagato finally introduce each other. Nagato takes special interest in Naruto's Rinnegan since it appears to be slightly different from his. He isn't sure why this could be, but just leaves it to the idea that Naruto acquired his Rinnegan in a different manner, while Nagato believed he was just born with his. After the awkward introduction, Naruto's Rinnegan training begins. After weeks of honing his chakra control and many eye drops later, Naruto was able to master his Rinnegan prowess to a similar level to Nagato. The reason he was able to get such a steep level in a relatively short amount of time is because of his mutant power of being an Uchiha Hashirama hybrid, and of course being trained by an old-time master of the Rinnegan himself. On top of the normal path abilities that the general Rinnegan hold, Naruto was able to begin making a breakthrough on other special Rinnegan techniques such as time-space manipulation. However, before he was able to get to start on this possible power, two conspicuous shinobi wearing Akatsuki robes appeared before Naruto during his training on top of a large body of water. The man wearing a mask introduced himself as Madara Uchiha. While Naruto wasn't given much intel since he had to leave the village so soon, he did know to be very wary of this monster. Before the other Akatsuki member can even introduce himself, Naruto unleashes a Kirin lightning blast infused with a fire style onto the two, creating a massive explosion that is felt by both Konan and Nagato from a distance. Even after that powerful blast has dispersed, through his experiences Naruto has gone through up to this point and his most recent training with Nagato, he knows not to get overconfident mid-battle, even if his enemies look to have been vanquished. To lure out his enemies, he begins to act very overconfident and make it look like his guard is down. Then, just as he predicted, he feels Madara's presence behind him and the other Akatsuki member below his feet. Just before the two are able to pincer the Uchiha, Naruto smiles and says it's about time I get serious. Naruto unleashes a giant almighty push, throwing both of the unexpected shinobi into the distance. Naruto uses this chance as Madara's dazed to land a solid blow on his face and destroy his mask. However, to Naruto's surprise, he goes right through him. Madara then just smirks, but at the same time realizing he doesn't have any more time to waste. He yells to Kisame to go all out against this brat while he pays Nagato a visit. Naruto then just yells over my dead body and he attempts to attack Madara, but is immediately confronted by Kisame infused with Samehada. Naruto tries to get past Kisame, but him being on top of water and surrounded by rain, Kisame is in his most powerful element. Naruto doesn't have any time to play with this shark boy, but looks like the fight won't be easy. Kisame begins sending shark bombs towards Naruto, but he just uses his electricity to disarm them before they explode. However, as the water clears, Kisame is gone. Next thing Naruto knows is that he's being pulled down by Kisame into the water below him. In Kisame's current form, he can steal chakra just by touching Naruto. Naruto is able to feel himself being drained. However, a surprise to Kisame is that Naruto uses his wood style to wrap around Kisame's arm and begin draining his chakra. Kisame, now with more depleted chakra stores than Naruto, realizes that he can't find Naruto at close range. Fortunately for Kisame, he can breathe underwater in this form while awaiting for Naruto to drown. However, at closer inspection, Naruto is using his almighty push to create an air bubble around him, allowing him to breathe normally. This moment of shock is able to give Naruto some time to think. He needs to figure out a way to defeat Kisame quickly as he isn't sure what could be happening with Nagato and Konan. Then it hits him. Naruto uses his almighty push to propel himself towards Kisame in the water. Kisame sees this as a suicide attempt because he unleashes his thousands of hungry sharks onto Naruto. However, to his surprise, he feels his body immediately propel forward towards Naruto, who is using the pull-in ability of his Diva Path. Naruto is able to get a hold of Kisame's head and quickly starts to use his human path to read his mind. Unfortunately, Naruto's only able to get a small bit of encrypted memories before Kisame's body begins to spawn hungry sharks that start to devour him. This was a failsafe set up by Kisame in case he was forced to leak intel. Naruto is pretty distraught about this annoyance, but has no time to waste and needs to rush over to Nagato. Unfortunately, as he arrives, he is too late. He sees a horrible sight. Nagato's lifeless body is tattered, and his Rinnegan looks to have been forcefully removed from his eye sockets. He then sees Konan on the floor next to a large puddle of blood. He is furious with himself for being so useless. As angry as he is with himself, he knows he needs to head back to the Leaf Village as quickly as possible to relay what just happened and deliver the little bit of intel he got from Kisame. As he is collecting Nagato and Konan's body, he feels that Konan is still breathing. This has now raised the urgency of the situation since she could still be saved. Naruto's chakra reserves are getting severely low, but regardless, he begins propelling himself quickly in the air using the Diva Path towards the Leaf Village. As Naruto is making his way, we switch over to the Leaf Village. Tsunade is instructing Sasuke, Jiraiya, Neji, and Tenten to go on a stealth mission to eliminate or capture the remaining Root Ninja. After Danzo's death, Sai has been growing the organization and his power in hopes of defeating the Uchihas for what they did to him and his master. Lee isn't assigned to this mission for obvious reasons. He is instead working with Guy Sensei to learn how to open the Forbidden Gate, the 8th Gate, so he stays in the village. Fortunately, Sasuke and Jiraiya have been able to get some good leads on where Sai is hiding out, and they immediately head there. Surprisingly, Sai is waiting for them as if he had expected them to arrive right on cue. Then, all of a sudden, our gang is surrounded by an army of Root Ninja. Neji, attempting to be heroic, takes the lead against a large wave of enemies, activating his Byakugan. In this state, he is able to have a 360 view of everyone in the vicinity, and he aims to use this ability to lead our heroes to victory, as they are outnumbered 10-1. As Neji turns to Sasuke to relay his well thought out plan, a stray kunai flies right into Neji's blind spot, and kills him right then and there. All we can hear in the background is Tenten yelling, "Neji, no!" How will the Root Extermination Team handle Sai with one man down? Will Naruto be able to make it to the leaf on time to save Konan? What is Madara, aka Toby, planning now that he has acquired the Rinnegan? Find out on the next episode of What If Naruto Was an Uchiha? Now guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to leave your opinions below in the comments, and let's get that support rolling. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Much love, Neon out.